Alright guys, so now I'm going to take a look at the bottom side of the Lego Duplo block. If you'll notice here, I still have the top view on here, and the reason that I'm doing that is because it's so nice to take a look at the top and then the bottom, because if you really take a look at it, when you look from the bottom and you look at these studs, the four sets of two concentric circles representing the top there. When you look at it from the bottom, they still exist, but they exist as hidden lines. So I would do the exact same thing I did in the previous video, only now this simply needs to be a dashed line. So flipping the script, so to speak, I'm going to try to select all of them and see if it lets me do this. This might be really clever what I'm doing, or it might be terrible, but if I do that, all but one, which I will zip right now. And then looking from the bottom, these, you actually see your center line. So that becomes a solid line, as does that. And that. These lines here, if I go around and click, on those lines, they're going to become solid also. I believe that did it all. And then certainly the fin lines, but you can see very nicely how I kind of transition from dash to solid by doing this, and I think it's very worthwhile. So the last thing I would do is I'd go around and I would make all of these. Boy, that's you can see the fins are kind of ugly now, and I'd really want to complete. If I can zoom in, I don't know if it'll let me zoom in here or not. Let me see if I can zoom in a bit. Oh boy, I don't want to do that. I was zooming out apparently. Alright, so don't be alarmed. Apparently I was already zoomed in quite a bit. So learning. Alright, well, so I can't really zoom in further than that. But I'd want to clean up this line right here and add a solid feature going from, from there to there, which doesn't pick up very well on this, but I'd want a solid line there completing my fins. I'd also want to not have a line there because that is solid and continuous. Or actually, I apologize, I would, because that has risen up a little bit. If I go back and look the side view, I can see right there that's actually risen up a little bit, so I would see a line there. But that's how I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom of that. That's kind of the process I'd go through. I'd start with the big squares. I'd then certainly lay out my circles. Notice the center peg circles. Those are the ones that are solid when I look from the bottom. The stud circles, which are on top, they come through as dashed lines. I still have centers marked, so it's helpful and you can really see how it fits together. So certainly I'd want to go around here and complete and put on all the fins, but it looks like that's about what I need to show you. Let me know if you have any questions.